Hi there, welcome to another important, another educational Web3 video where I document my Web3 expeditions. Apologies, I'm a bit ill, bear with me. In this short video, I want to introduce you to the Eclipse chain, show you how to get started towards the airdrop. It's mostly an introductory video. In subsequent videos, when I'm fit and ready, I'll be doing full-fledged tutorials, but a very easy way to start with the Eclipse airdrop. Eclipse is an EVM compatible Solana chain. L2 Solana L2. Your access to it is through Backpack Wallet. Backpack Wallet is a Solana wallet, natively, but it has Eclipse incorporation. So you want to get Backpack. You can import your existing wallet from Phantom on Backpack to get started. Then you can switch the chain to Eclipse. Okay, so you just switch from Solana to Eclipse and then you can get started. Now, to get started, they've simplified the process. If you just click on explore here, you have your entry into Eclipse is reached. First, typically you want to bridge funds, namely ETH to the Eclipse chain. There are various options when bridging funds, but perhaps you want to explore the native option just even once. Now, where that's not affordable, assuming the fees on Ethereum are a bit high, then I'll show you some other bridge you can use to move your ETH over to the Eclipse chain. But assuming you wanted to bridge ETH using the native bridge, you can click here. It will take you to the native bridge. Now, going back here, on the Explore page, you can see some of the applications on Eclipse shown here. An NFT marketplace is shown here. There are some NFTs there that you can mint. This is a DEX you can interact with as well to swap one token for the other. Now, just traverse Eclipse as widely as possible. Do it organically, because it's possible that those interactions also position you for airdrops from independent projects built on Eclipse. So that should be your approach. But at a basic level, you want to start with a passive entry into Eclipse. You bridge ETH over. Of course, that will enable you to start paying transaction fees. For me, I would then participate in this minting T ETH. Okay, so this basically requires me moving liquidity over to Eclipse. Now, the token options available, and this is from the Ethereum chain over to Eclipse. The token options are available are mostly LSTs. So if you have staked some ETH on Ether5, for example, generally you will get wrapped ETH. No, not you'll get ETH. Anyway, you can buy this. You can buy wrapped ETH if you don't want to go through Ether5. But for those who have a position on Ether5, they will understand what I'm saying. This is an Ether5 variant, liquid staking variant of ETH. This is from Renzo, Easy ETH. It's when you deposit your ETH on Renzo protocol, you'll be getting Easy ETH, which you can move over here. This is from Puffer Finance. When you've deposited ETH on Puffer Finance, you will have Puff ETH in your wallet, which you can simply send over to Eclipse. At a basic level, now the reason why you may be interested in these other paths is because on the basis of your ETH on Ether5, you are already earning some airdrops there, which you maintain while earning the Eclipse airdrop. So if you have your liquid, this is from Swell. But if you are staking through engine layer platform, you likely have this in your wallet. You can then move it over to Eclipse. I remember that I do have this. Since I will no longer be participating with Swell, I'll just bridge it over to Eclipse and leave it there. My position will be maintained on Swell, but I'll get a new position, in this case T ETH, on the Eclipse chain, and I'll start earning Eclipse. I'll be likely positioned for the Eclipse airdrop on the basis of this activity alone, based on what I'm seeing. Of course, they want to incentivize bootstrapping liquidity TVL on Eclipse, so this will likely be the best option with respect to the Eclipse airdrop. It's also passive and stuff like that. You are simply switching the chains. Okay, so this will be my approach. I prefer the passive outlet, besides then interacting fully with the ecosystem through these applications featured on the explore page. Okay, so I'll start with the invariant, and use this to swap and fully use it. Basically, I would provide liquidity. Again, that's holding liquidity on the Eclipse chain, and basically use all the features shown here. Now, this is in such a way that you are targeting a prospective invariant airdrop. Okay, so now there is an ecosystem on Eclipse, so you can also look for meme coin opportunities on Eclipse, whether airdrops or purchasing them. They carry the prospect of increasing the value and improving your on-chain TVL. So if there is a token prospect here, good token prospect, one may want to target them. Eclipse is a new chain, so there may be new fresh opportunities there if you are looking. I don't know if they've incorporated Eclipse on Dex Screener yet, in case you want to use this as an avenue to find meme coins on Eclipse. I'm not very sure if they've incorporated it here yet. Okay, so that's a side note. Another one of the applications here that I'll be, so this they've called it, they've added airdrop to it. Let's see what it is about. Deploy contract on easy node. Okay, I'll explore this a bit. So some of the projects, of course, will have their own native airdrops. Let's see here. Okay, this is a prediction market. Now, some people on Eclipse, they've already started faring well. They first minted a cheap NFT. I think it's this validator NFT at $50. It's now priced at $500. On the basis of this NFT, they also got a meme coin called Leica, which is now worth $500 for most. So there are opportunities here. So I'll put focus on Scope Marketplace. It may be the most prominent marketplace on Eclipse, and where there's an airdrop, that is going to be huge. I've had one interaction with it. There's also an NFT I minted on it, my first NFT on Eclipse. So I'll explore NFT opportunities here as well. And not to worry, I'll do tutorial videos when I start my participation proper. This is mostly an introduction. Okay, so here, I don't know this. I've never come across this kind of concept before, but it looks interesting. Basically, the invitation is to burn your Ethereum NFTs and get a dynamic NFT on Eclipse. I'll have to study this later on. That's about it for this video. That's basically your intro into the Eclipse chain, and for you to get positioned for the airdrop. Now, speaking of a cheap bridge you can use from any EVM chain onto Eclipse, it will be this, because it has an airdrop as well. So now you will need to have your Phantom wallet will not work, so you will need your backpack wallet. So destination can be any EVM chain. I mean, your source can be any EVM chain, then destination will be Eclipse. Okay, but you will need to connect your backpack as well as your EVM wallet to this portal, and then you can bridge. So you start connect wallet, Okay, then so no, not like this. Let's so Ethereum. Back. Okay, so like this, and there you go. I can now bridge funds over using this bridge. It's not expensive to do so. It's very fast, and you also earn auto finance points towards the auto finance airdrop. That's the scope of this video. I'll be ending this video now. If you get started and you have questions, you can ask me on Airdrop C using the contact form beneath the homepage here. There's also going to be a publication that I'll iterate over time for the Eclipse airdrop in this category, as well as other airdrops. In the description, additional information will be there to enhance or streamline your entry into Eclipse towards the airdrop. Subscribe to airdrop reminders here. My socials are on the sidebar. There are a bunch of opportunities that will be in the description, and productivity tools. Check them out. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome. Take action.